Andrew Dice,
Hello.
welcome to the future. Welcome to the year 2025. We have Robo Butlers. We have jetpacks. We have flying cars. We have all kinds of stuff going on. And you know how I know that?
Oh.
Because we are about to look at Madden NFL 25, and so traditional EA Sports naming tells me that it's the year 2025. Do you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. I still don't know why they did this.
Me either. Anyway, no, I do. I obviously do know. But yeah, this is Madden NFL 25, but technically it is Madden NFL 14.
14.
For the year 2014. Which has also not happened, so we're in the future regardless.
Mm-hmm.
But it is called Madden NFL 25 because it's the 25th anniversary of Madden, and they decided that, I don't know, maybe because there's a next-gen console set of next-gen consoles right around the corner, why not just completely screw up the naming and not give a shit? Anyway, we're going to look at some Madden NFL 25 today. Are you familiar with the sport of football? Do you know?
I am.
Football? Not
am.
Canadian football, not CFL. I'm talking NFL.
No, this is the American one with an extra down and a shorter field and a smaller ball, right? Yeah, that's okay. It's like a man's game.
Well, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with a smaller ball? That makes it harder to catch.
I'm not touching that thing.
Oh.
I am familiar
You're not touching
with
that thing?
No, I'm familiar with football and Madden. I used to play it quite a bit when I was coming up. But
Okay.
The last time I played it was when they introduced the quarterback. They changed the voice in the helmet. Can't remember what the name was for that.
You got me.
The offensive coordinator was giving you feedback what plays to call. I thought that was cool.
Yeah. That's I don't know. Well, it's right now. There's Game Flow, which is what like auto picks your or like kind of gives you the what would be your traditional. I don't know if that's what it was called when it was introduced, but yeah, it's called Game Flow. Game Flow now. Anyway, we're about to look at some football. As you can see, we got some nice, fantastic menus going on. This year's Madden, really the only key changes are kind of small. You can, in your connected franchises, you can become an owner, so you can control a team from the owner level, meaning you can customize your merchandising. You can basically create the brand that is your team. So it's kind of like crazy football manager, football meaning soccer manager style stuff going on there. And Madden Ultimate Team is a little different. We'll probably do one game using my Ultimate Team. I've played one game using my Ultimate Team. Ultimate Team, for those that don't know, aka you know, because you play NHL and they have Ultimate Team in NHL. Yep. Yeah, you just draw some cards. It's basically like Pokemon with football players.
Bingo.
Yep, you're drawing football players out of packs of cards, and you create your team based on the football player cards you have, not on the teams you're using. Anyway, so let's just jump into a game. My favorite team is the Saints, so that is why it defaults to the Saints, just FYI. That's just my preference. But what team would you like me to use, Andrew Dice?
You know what? There's no team I like seeing lose more than the Patriots. So.
You want me to be against the Patriots, or you want me to be the Patriots?
Oh no, I want you to be the Saints.
Oh, okay.
If those are your boys.
Okay, I'm gonna be the New Orleans Saints, which means that I'm probably gonna lose to the Patriots. So that's okay.
Have faith.
I have faith. I don't, but okay. So let's. Oh, I did rookie. I didn't mean to do rookie. Well, I'm gonna probably.
We are playing this on 360.
We are playing this on 360, hence the A and B buttons. yes, we have a copy of the game from the lovely people at EA Sports, and they were kind enough to provide us with a copy of Madden NFL 25, which I will also be reviewing. So when you see this video, though, my review will also be up. So go read that. See what I have to say about the game. Anyway, so new stuff for this year as far as gameplay. They kind of fine-tuned the collision system. The locomotion, if you will, is a little better. You can definitely see it in the run plays. You can take a hit as a running back and kind of gather yourself a little better than you could in past years. But aside from that, it's really not all that different from Madden 13, which I also reviewed, and please read that review as well. Just read every review we have ever written.
All of them.
All of them. There's also a pretty nice little intro of, look at these logos being slammed together.
Oh, so good. Are you ready for some football?
I am. Well, whoa. I think that song's copyrighted.
Oh.
We'll
hit all of them now.
That's NBA, isn't that?
Oh yeah, that's Tesh. So the owner's mode, like, is that as in depth as the Football Manager?
No.
Okay.
It's
not like concession prices.
I think you actually can set some prices for your stadium. I haven't really checked it out. I've just been reading about it. I'm not a crazy person yet. So there's Jim Nance and Phil Simms. They are your new
my God,
de facto announcers, because
I will say this as a casual fan, and I really don't want this to come off as like a graphics horror, kind of like jerk thing, but every time a Madden game comes on, I'm always shocked that it isn't like the best looking sports simulation in the world.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's worth mentioning, that this is the current gen version. Maybe the next gen version, when it comes out, will look a little better. But yeah, not exactly the prettiest game at this point. But
that's for the last couple of years, obviously,
yeah,
right? But
yeah, they're putting some effort into making it look a little better. There's something else I was going to say, but I lost it. Let's do some coin tossing. Let's toss some coins.
Like, to be clear, I would rather they improve physics than
visual. Physics are improved.
Okay.
I haven't encountered any like crazy situations so far of like physics gone haywire. I don't even know if those exist, but we'll find out. The owner's mode. It seems like it would be something for a player or a gamer, I guess I should say. It's whenever you talk about sports games, it's way too, because you can't say, you got your de facto terms. You got player, gamer, and you can rotate between them. When you're talking about sports game,
let's just call the player, and then the guys on the field are the mans.
Okay, the mans.
Yeah.
So,
it's for, like, if you want a little bit more adjustment and fine-tuning, then...
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so definitely still Madden.
It's definitely still Madden. You throw the ball and then you catch it, and then once you have caught the ball, crazy thing happens. You can run with it. This is crazy, right?
Okay.
One new thing that I noticed this year is all players have kind of like a little stamina bar, so sprint is back. I don't remember if sprint was back last year, but for at least one of the years they took sprint out, and it was just kind of your player's speed was their speed. But yeah, now there's kind of like a stamina bar. So actually, I've noticed that doing things non-sprint related also kind of drains your stamina as well.
So they're getting tired regardless.
Yes. So anytime you exert yourself, you are basically draining some of that little stamina bar. But, you know, save for things like that. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, sack. Terrible. The stamina bar seems to be a cool little addition. It makes it feel more realistic. It makes it seem like if you catch a ball in the open field, that you can still get caught up to. You don't basically just blow past a person. That's going to be terrible.
This is going to set up a change of possession.
If you're an interception person like me, if you make a lot of INTs, something new for this year, it's very subtle, but they don't instantly. That's what I get for going for it. Anyway, if you don't instantly. Oh, it doesn't instantly switch around the camera.
Oh, okay. It doesn't do the spin.
It does do the spin, but not as instantaneously as hardware.
Okay.
As in, past Maddens. Like the second you grab it, it actually lets you kind of navigate for an extra second. It feels noticeable. Is basically what
okay.
I'm getting at. Like when I intercepted a ball, I wasn't even sure that I intercepted it because I had, it's ingrained in my brain that once you have intercepted the ball, you will, the camera will spin around and do its little and then you run forward. But they actually made it a little bit better so that I guess ultimately what they're going for is making it so you're not as disoriented, so you don't end up running backwards.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll also notice, that's Rob Gronkowski, who is actually injured. So we're playing with Madden NFL 25 pre what I assume is a day one.
The roster updates?
Yeah, whenever the roster update is coming. So players that are injured are going to be also on the field. So just bear with that. Acknowledge that. Yeah, I think I was playing against the Ravens, and they still had some players that have been traded away. So, gotta accept that this video is not going to be perfect. They do have Patriots do have Danny Amendola, so it's somewhat up to date. I think it's just assuming certain players are going to be healthy. Oh, that was a mistake. That was just all kinds of mistakes. And now I pay for it. Great, terrific. Well, so much for your plan of having me beat the crap out of the Patriots.
Hey man, it's a long game.
Well, actually, it's a very
no rush.
This is Madden on super speed, so not super speed, but just regular game speed, 2-minute quarters.
Oh, pathetic.
I don't like you insulting. I don't want you trash talking here, though.
Oh, to be fair, I'm not slamming the Saints. I'm slamming you.
Oh, thank you.
So that's okay. We're good.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I like that.
So hopefully we can. There you go. So yeah, the collisions. You kind of bounce off.
More.
You can bounce off guys. It's a lot less sticky. I will say that the opponent AI in spots is absolutely ridiculous.
Like superhuman or sub?
I played like 3 matches the other day, or matches, what the hell? 3 games I played 3 games, and 2 of them seemed perfecely natural, and by that I mean they were
resembled reality.
Yeah, two of them kind of my defense was doing what my defense should, and then one of them my opponent completed like 15 passes in a row, and my AI defense did like absolutely nothing to help me out. Oh my! This is just bad.
Oh,
when the pressure's on, when you're recording a video and you have,
right.
What just happened?
It's performance anxiety,
Yeah.
not that Breeze just got knocked in the last week.
Yeah. Oh, all right. So that's the end of the first quarter of Madden NFL 25. I'm trying to think what else is new this year. Nothing much.
I mean, it's Madden. I feel like even Madden fans at this point know.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing is we're in the midst of a switch into next gen, so
they're not bringing their A game. Look at those water bottles. My God, they're not really bringing the A game there.
Not even on water bottles. I bet the physics on those water bottles are pretty good, though.
Only one way to find out.
Yep. Oh, see, there you go. So there's your.
Oh yeah, okay.
There's your interception animation. So little, it's still
paying attention.
Yeah, it still spins around, but you get a little like extra time to where you're still facing the perspective of the offense.
Lined up in the slot. He'll fire it out to the left. Good job by the defense. They are all over the throw by the
yeah, so that's kind of a nice little touch. Oh, jeez. That was a terrible throw. Anyway, subtle touch, not something that somebody's going to say, I need to get Madden this year because they added an interception camera that doesn't instantly spin around, because there's probably
I mean, if you're buying Madden, you're buying it already.
Yeah, well, not just that, but they're changing something that could be considered sacred, or could be considered an important part of the game for some people.
The defense loading up
Some things when you change them up. Some things when you change them up affect people more than you would. I mean, I bet you there are people that play for not years, but like days on end. They have logged literal days in Madden who will probably be very upset about this extra couple seconds of. See if we can get a touchdown here with a run play. We'll be pretty angry with the that's what I'm talking about.
Well, that totally is the gamble too with Madden, right? Like, you don't want to change. I mean, I don't know. There is a division between like the gameness of it and the simulation of it more than there are in a lot of sports games. But
also, I got freaking lucky with that one. But also, I haven't quite figued out the kick is a little iffy sometimes. I had the same problem when they first introduced the new kind of up-down version, the new upgraded version of the flick the stick up and then flick it down kicking. I've had some kicks where it didn't register my up or my down. One of them, and so I ended up like kicking the ball like six feet or something.
The Patriots come to the line.
Yeah, no, I mean, like if you're going for simulation, kicking should be one of the hardest Like you should miss more often than you should in a game, you know?
Yeah, no, I get that, but like, I think it's just
but not.
It's an input problem. I think for at least for this year. I don't know if that's an actual problem or it's just an issue with me. It could easily be an issue with me, so we'll just assume that I've got some props.
Is Tom Brady's head that big? Like
I know what you're saying. Yeah, his head seems overly large.
Yeah, or the helmet specifically.
It seems like it's way too large. I agree with that. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, you also see just sometimes for some reason my defense AI is just atrocious. So yeah, that. If I play more games, you know, if I log about 20 games and I see that more often than not they're completing passes at will, it may be an issue. But so far, I've had two kind of plays or two games where it seemed pretty naturalistic, and then one where it was like Matthew Stafford, who's a, kind of all over the place quarterback, completed 15 passes in a row. And a helpful little stat box popped up every 5 passes in a row he completed to remind me that I was getting destroyed. Yeah. Oh, other thing you'll notice, well, you won't notice, but since it's the 25th anniversary of Madden, they are adding more legendary players to the game. Right. They have added, like I would say, over a dozen players and coaches. So you know, in your connected franchise, you can play as a legendary player. You can also play as a legendary coach. I don't think
that was textbook caching, by the way. There, I just want to point out.
Textbook.
That was incredible. Sorry, go ahead.
Is increíble.
I feel like someone who sincerely loathes Tom Brady did the final pass on his character model because he is hysterical to watch.
I actually, this is the first time I've seen him in this game, and his helmet looks like it looks like it's the helmet that you would put on a guy with like a bowling ball for a head.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you can play as some legendary players. You can play as Barry Sanders, obviously. I don't actually know. I don't have the list with me, but that's some fun times. The other new thing, the fun times. One of the other new things for this year with Ultimate Team is that you can kind of tailor your team towards chemistry. You pick, there's like 4 types of chemistry, I think, on offense and defense. And you kind of tailor your lineup based on whether, like what type of chemistry you want to create. Yeah. So if you want to make a team that is about the deep ball, you have to, collect cards or get cards with a quarterback that can throw the deep ball, with wide receivers that can catch the deep ball, with an offensive line that is, stronger and can give your...
Right. Oh, God, Breeze just got destroyed there.
He may be dead.
Whoa.
Yeah, so chemistry is like the new thing for Madden, and the goal is obviously to structure your team, not just based on like what players you have. So if
what they're working towards.
Yeah.
With an interception. Throws out the arm. In on the stop.
Play-by-play sounds good.
Yeah, Phil Nance, Jim Sims. Or Phil Nance, Jim Sims. Jim Nance, Phil Sims. do a pretty good job. They added them last year. I believe was last year that they had them, replacing Chris Collinsworth and Al Michaels. Yeah, so it's dynamic, or it gives the illusion of being dynamic. So they'll kind of address specific things with players and say like, oh, we talked to this player and they're looking to be scoring them touchdowns. You know,
I put more faith in EA Sports updating that for Madden than in the NHL series, sadly.
Well, yeah, I mean, for Madden, there's so much downtime.
Yeah.
You're not active for
And season to season, there's so much to add in little anecdotes or.
But you're not. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. You are not. You're not active for as much as you would be. Like in NHL, you're always playing, more or less.
I mean, I still want to hear how good I'm doing.
But it's a lot to. It's obvious.
It's a show. It's a show. It's not just a game.
Yeah, but you know, you are. It would be this kind of. If they were just, you know, recapping what's happening on the ice like crazy, it would just be like he passes to him, he passes to him, he passes, he cross check, he switches away. And it would be so. It would be almost impossible to keep track of.
I will hand it to Madden there. It does. I mean, I guess part of that is now like televised football has started taking cues from Madden.
He's dead. He's dead.
Oh my! What?
Nope, he's alive. We brought him.
Great reaction from the coach, though.
Great reaction of, oh my God, my player is dead.
Are you kidding me?
The quarterback throws to the right. Gets a handle back.
Yeah, so I mean, enough about. We don't need to talk about commentary in EA Sports games, but yeah, the kind of tricky.
No, I mean, hey, whoa, no, let's talk about commentary because I know a lot of people who can't stand Phil Simms.
Yeah, no. I'm with you on that.
He's going. Like it can make or break a game. I'm putting it out there.
True.
Or it can at least make you, turn commentary off and just play in silence like some creepy.
Great. Anyway, so I just lost my star tight end, by the way.
Way to go.
Thanks. Yeah, the commentary, I would say it's fine. It's much better than I think 2 years ago. Flipping.
The Michael's. Yeah. Michael's in.
They just said the same thing over and over again. Yep, touchdown. I don't need a tight end. Yeah, so that I just realized that I think that old man is supposed to be Bill Belichick.
Belichick?
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, so it's definitely an upgrade. They do a solid job. We'll just leave it at that for now. That's gotta be
that has to be an issue with, like, because they get the rights to the players' likeness through the union, right? But the coaches in these games never actually resemble the real life coaches, so they must not be able to. Because I can't see why they couldn't.
That's a good point, because the Saints coach does not look like Sean Payton.
No, and that is like
you
would want to model that guy in this game with the baggy sweatshirt. Like they would be wanting to do that before anything else.
Yeah, maybe it's just, do we spend the money? That was
got the defense there.
I don't know why I did that. I got a little too excited.
Oh, encroachment.
Encroachment on the defense. He was in his encroachment. Yeah, so the coaching models, maybe you gotta kind of cut some things. Let's not pay for that. Just leave it as is.
Let's just model them after every high school football coach ever.
Yeah, let's model it after creepy old man number 4 and creepy old man number 5. But whoa, Andrew Dice, we're back. Technical difficulties. We have returned to our regular scheduled football game.
Yeah. The lights went out.
Yeah, just pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yeah.
We had a slight delay.
That grumpy, white-haired man makes me very sad. I'm going on record as saying that he should not be in this game.
Yeah, he doesn't seem. I mean, at least Sean Payton's a pretty young guy. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the putting the term sack behind some guy that is just sack.
There have been some interesting choices made. There's that sad man again. Tom Brady looks like a guy in a Tom Brady Halloween costume. I cannot get over how distracting that is. Really? Taking a knee? Okay. Right.
It's pretty. It's pretty distracting, but he's on the.
That guy talking, who frequently speaks to the white-haired sad man. That looks like his character model. You know when you see those commercials for like become a video game designer at like online university, and there's like character model. It looks like somehow that guy found his way into the arena. It was like, oh.
He snuck in. He just
he's wearing one of the team shirts.
He's a longtime fan, and they were like, "Here's a clipboard. Call some plays." And he was like, "What?
My elbows don't bend." Like, they don't need to. It's fine. Just hold this card.
I can't feel any part of my body.
Yeah, like he was half designed and then thrown in.
A little bit.
Is there any way to
when you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first down,
I just want to see how Eli Manning looks in this game, but
they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
Yeah, we would have to to see his in-game model, we would have to
there.
We would have to play a game with
We'll save that.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, that's for people waiting on release day.
Yeah. Those people will have to check it out, and they'll know what Eli looks like. I'm sure he looks like a monster, though.
Yeah, if they can make Tom Brady look this weird, Eli Manning is just going to be like Shrek with the football helmet.
Probably. Yeah, I mean, Rob Gronkowski looks like a giant monster of a man, but he doesn't. He looks like he almost has a smaller head than Tom Brady does. Which, I mean, I guess could be true.
Could be.
I
haven't seen it.
Oh, big surprise. Rob Gronkowski is fucking hurt.
Oh, really? Wow.
Also,
is it the arm, too?
I don't know. We'll get an update. Whenever they're all hurt, they just have their arm kind of like that, even if they like shattered their spleen. I think it's just the generic injury animation. Also, this weird thing seems to happen at least once a game, where the clock isn't running. Or like the game clock isn't running, so they're not trying to run down the clock, and they just stand there for a little bit. It's like the game is like, I'm a little tired.
You should just play like circus music during that.
But yeah, that's happened to me at least once a game where I was just
thinking,
no, that guy that just levitated through another guy by magic. What was that? Well, there's your first.
There was a hand placed somewhere. I think this is going to be the angle. Oh, damn it. That was good, though. So, okay, glitches can be fun.
Yeah, glitches can be fun. They can also look ugly, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh, nice.
Don't say nice.
Oh, sorry.
You're against the Patriots. What's going on here?
Sorry, Bobby Hill grew up to coach the New Orleans Saints, apparently.
You are... Yeah, I think your two things we've learned from Madden via Andrew Dice is that Tom Brady, giant head, and the Saints generic coach is some old man that gives you Werther's originals and then shows you his collection of Playboys and uncomfortably puts his hand on your lap while you are
whoa, don't take it that far.
while you're sitting on his cigarette-stained couch.
Yeah, but to be fair, the coach of the Patriots is probably the kindly older man that you would run to tell that to.
That's true.
Seems like pretty trustworthy.
I don't know about. He definitely doesn't have kind eyes. I'm gonna say he's the type of old man that he's done like at least 3 tours in NAM. And
yep.
He's
but it's just a gruff exterior.
It's true.
When you're all, he'd be the kind of guy that you would like shovel his driveway or something because he couldn't anymore, and he'd be like, I didn't ask you to, but you'd see in his face that he was like, thank you.
Yep. And then by the end of the movie, he's grown to love you like a son.
Yeah, and then but then he's gonna be like, enough with this fancy crap, you know, and then be like, oh,
but we were.
Oh, also it's football. Sorry. Sorry, there's also a football game.
We're creating our own backstory for our virtual coaches.
Yeah.
So what's the name of the Saints coach? What's his name?
That long gain sets them up here on
I don't. It'd be something. I don't even want to think about it.
Why don't you want to think about it?
Because he's like. I don't know, it'd be something weird like Tucker, you know, it'd be like he sounds like a friendly guy, but then you see his face and you're like, something about this guy's giving me the willies.
I'm pretty sure when he was born in the heyday of America, that Tucker was not a name.
Really?
Well, I mean, I'm sure it wasn't.
Sorry, I'm Canadian.
Tucker seems to be. I don't know if would there be. Like, if you met an old man and he said, "My name is Tucker,"
he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't introduce himself ever. That guy wouldn't. You'd be like, "Who's that guy?" And they'd be like, "Oh, that's old Tuck Weekly." You'd be like, "Oh,
Tuck Weekly?"
I don't know. Look at him. He's like, "Let's go, Weekly."
I think that naming him Tuck Weekly and then us having cast him as a pedophile is not appropriate.
Why? Is it too perfect?
Or too?
Oh, don't. The headlines write themselves.
I feel uncomfortable.
Oh, that's just like Mike Brown or something. See, he's a good guy.
Mike Brown.
Mike. Little Mr. Brown.
Isn't there? Yeah, the coach of the Lakers that got fired. His name was Mike Brown.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Dude, we're talking about football. Come on.
True.
Let's get back to what this coach's name would be.
Let's get back to writing backstory.
Yeah, focus on the sport at hand.
You were the one doing the theme songs for the wrong sport, too.
It's just a really good theme song.
It is pretty good. TNT.
If you ever, John Tesh in concert, when he does concerts, he plays the actual answering machine message where he calls himself and he's like, "Yeah, okay, John, I got an idea for the NBA one. Okay, here it is. All right." And then he like hangs up, and then he'll play it with the whole orchestra. Like he kept the tape.
Wasn't there a Saturday Night Live skit about that?
I don't know. Probably.
I feel like there was.
And Tesh was actually someone that people knew.
Yeah. Now he's only a legend.
Yeah. He used to be on a show called E.T.
Isn't that show still on?
Probably. Entertainment Tonight? Probably.
Yeah, I think it's still on. Once again, who knows what we're talking about anymore?
Hey, I feel like this is an accurate sampling of the conversation that takes place over a game of Madden.
Yeah, that's
the standard one.
That's oh, Brady got rocked! Suck it.
It needed a bigger helmet still.
He still has some cranial bleeding. Yeah, when I watch football, that's what I talk about. John Tesh and the NBA.
Well, come on.
What do you mean, come on?
I mean, you're not. This is part of watching football. You're not just sitting there staring. You're on your phone. You're looking on Twitter.
That's true.
Checking your Facebook.
I'm constantly racking my brain for something clever to say about the player whose name is butt face.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what some comedian probably already hasn't said about the fact that the lights went out in the middle of the Super Bowl. That's why I spend all my time doing that. I'm also checking my fantasy team stats, making sure my fantasy team's doing all right.
Exactly, yeah. I'm just looking over John Tesh's Twitter right now.
Oh, jeez. He has a Twitter account?
He has a Twitter. You know what? His Twitter account is actually just tips. Like,
just tips in general. Life hacks, courtesy of John Tesh.
Oh, no, they're called, it's hashtag Tesh tips.
Tesh tips.
I'm not even joking. Here, rules for exercising if you're sick. If the illness is above your neck, go ahead. If it's below the neck, like upset stomach, rest. Hashtag Tesh tips.
Oh, that's strangely applicable because of we're playing sports.
Bingo. If you have a concussion, you're good.
No, that's above.
If you have an upset stomach,
no.
take the night off.
No,
right?
you did it.
Oh, sorry, I meant the opposite of that. I misspoke. The opposite is what I meant.
If you have a concussion. Oh, see, there you go. There's some missed tackles. If you have a concussion,
you're probably fine.
You're fine. Don't consult a doctor.
Yeah, I should actually forward that tweet to like the American Medical.
If you had too much salsa at Tio Leo's last night, you're fine.
You're fine.
Totally fine.
Definitely go running around a lot.
Yeah. But no, you're not fine. Wait. If you have a concussion, you should definitely be tackling people with a helmet on. If you had the chili bandito from,
take a knee. Yeah, for sure.
Take a knee.
Is John Tesh? I really missed the guy. Now that I'm thinking about it.
John Tesh. That was your question.
Is John Tesh?
That should be his freaking bumper sticker. Is John Tesh? Is he? Go right now. Go to Google and type in
Is John
Tesh and tell me what comes up.
Still married to Connie Selica.
What?
Who's that?
Yes. He is. Now, actually, I have watched American football, so watch me smooth right into this. Still married, Anthony. Just over a minute left in the fourth quarter. New Orleans looking potent here. There is something wrong with that ball, but.
Wait.
Tuck.
Is John Tesh still married? What are
that? The other were variations of still married. So apparently there are a lot of.
That's it. That's all. All of what people are concerned about.
Is John Tesh still married? Yeah.
I would think at least one of them would be, is John Tesh the creator of the NBA theme?
Everyone knows that.
Yeah, but come on.
If you Googled that, Google would just reply like, "Are you serious?"
Ask Jeeves would be like, "Get the fuck out of here. Get out of my face with your silly questions."
So I should say, little Mr. Negative, the Saints are just taking it to the Patriots.
That's true. Well,
you have doubled up on the Patriots.
I have doubled up on the Patriots.
And they've gotten like 3 interceptions.
At least 2 that I can remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a knack for interceptions. I'm sure everybody else has a knack for interceptions, but if they don't, I have a knack for it. If they do, well, I feel less special.
I feel like there's a possibility Brady may have taken that Tesh tip because he is looking like walking is taking his full attention. Oh.
Walking is sometimes challenging,
But look at him. He's like left foot.
Right foot. Left foot, right foot.
Wasn't he in the news recently?
Tom Brady?
Yeah, something happened with him.
I'm pretty sure he was in the news in the sports section. He plays.
Oh, did he just fight his knee? Right.
No. He plays professional sports.
He got carried off the field.
Oh yeah. You're right.
He got Bledsoe.
But then he played. Well, he played last night. We are dating this video. It's not going to come out for a while. So in case you were wondering when we recorded this, we recorded it Saturday, August 17th.
And my suggestion of the Patriots may have been topical. Oh, wow.
It may have been, not only that, it may have been topical in that the Patriots all, they were sold. We're going to make some future predictions.
Yeah.
Somebody bought the Patriots. I'm going to say
Ken Gillette.
The magician? I'm going to say Cisco.
He's actually an illusionist. Like Cisco, like thong song?
Yeah, Cisco, the writer of the song, of the song.
I don't know that he wrote it.
Jeez, well, that's what I get for trying to be overzealous. Anyway, yeah, Cisco, from Drew Hill, singer of the thong song and How Do You Busy Your Love for Me. He purchased the Patriots, and what a wild prediction that we just made for the future.
And he is now their new tight end.
That has a double meaning, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, it was written by Cisco.
He really wrote the thong song?
Yeah. I mean, like,
he sat down with a piece of paper and was like, dumps like, truck. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and the guys who wrote Livin' La Vida Loca are also credited as the songwriters because he says Livin' La Vida Loca in it. That's how music works, apparently. John Tesh would know all about that. He's got to have a Tesh tip.
Well, what a way for Brady to go out on an interception.
Yeah, fitting.
Okay, so that's a full game of Madden. Hopefully you enjoyed our musings on John Tesh, Cisco, perverted old man coaches.
You made it perverted. I just made it creepy.
That's true. I made it perverted. You made it creepy. Let's take a brief gander at. I just want to show the little ultimate team setup real quickly before we bow out of this video. I'm just gonna go through this. EA Sports likes to cycle through its menus. Nobody. So your team.
Like you choose that when.
Yeah, I've already done it, and they give you like a starter pack, and they make you pick a captain. But you'll see, my team is set up for the speed run, so that's my team chemistry, and then you'll see that like the players that I have the little SR underneath their cards. So I want to find players that are suited for the speed run.
Okay.
And then you can kind of create a best lineup automatically, or do it on your own. It's up to you. Yeah, that's Ultimate Team's pretty fun, but it's not terribly different, save for that chemistry.
Yeah.
It's more, back of the house, front of the, I don't know. It's off the field stuff has changed for Madden, but as you saw in our little video, on the field, it's still pretty familiar. Animation's still pretty good. But yeah, thank you, Andrew Dice, Canadian extraordinaire, for joining me for this Madden NFL 25 gameplay video.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and thanks for all your great knowledge about John Tesh.
Do what I can, man.
Excellent. Bye-bye now.
John Tesh says eat a banana before bed for vivid dreams.